thought the team with the second highest preseason odds at winning the 2022 NBA championship wouldn't even make the playoffs, because I sure didn't. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Yeah, the Lakers have been eliminated from playoff contention. They're not even going to be in the play-in tournament. And this is one of the more disappointing seasons of LeBron's career. Yes, they've had injuries, but really, Russell Westbrook didn't fit this team. They would have been a much better squad if they had KCP, Montrezl Harrell, and Kyle Kuzma still. And this isn't all to blame on Russell Westbrook. Yeah, he's not had the greatest of seasons, but really this team didn't build a good enough bench. They kind of paid Talen Horton-Tucker. They refused to move him. They had a lot of veterans who played with a lot of injuries this year. And Anthony Davis, their second best player, missed a good chunk of the year. So I'm going to try to rebuild this team realistically. And I will not be trading Anthony Davis or LeBron James. I made a rebuild a couple weeks ago, trading Anthony Davis in a Lakers rebuild. Unfortunately, that video had to be taken down. That was part of the copyright strike in the sponsorship video. So we're going to keep AD in this one, though. We'll see what we can do with Russ. And yeah, we'll see if I can still win LeBron a championship before he retires. You know what also is bad? We don't get our first round pick this year. That will most likely go to the Pelicans because that has a top 10 protection. If it's out of the top 10, it goes to the Grizzlies. But either way, it's not going to us. So just another struggle we have is LeBron does make All-NBA first team. And for the team that just won the NBA Finals 2 years ago, gets a first round exit last year, and does not make the playoffs this year. So we're going to try to construct a roster that's good enough around AD and around LeBron to win it all. And if I have to, I will release or buy out Russell Westbrook. There's maybe a trade in mind that it's going to be tough to really figure out a Russell Westbrook trade as Trevor Ariza and Carmelo Anthony retire. Two former Knicks right there. Another former Laker in the 2022 season. And DeAndre Jordan. Wow, Goran Dragic retired. So does LaMarcus Aldridge, Al Horford, Rudy Gay, Paul Millsap, Iguodala, and Haslam finally retires. To no surprise, Carmelo Anthony makes the Hall of Fame. Melo gets his jersey retired by the Nuggets. I feel like the Knicks would, but actually, I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't. Yeah, more than I think about it, I don't think the Knicks would retire his number. So let's see where this pick ends up. It's currently at pick 8. Maybe it's going to go to the Grizzlies in this, but I think in real life it goes to the Pelicans. So yeah, we miss out on a top 10 pick. We don't get any other draft pick in this class. So we're going to keep Frank Vogel as our head coach. I don't want to use him as a scapegoat. He literally just won a championship with this team a few years ago and had one of the better defensive teams over the last 2 years. And it didn't work out this year, right? It's not his fault. I think it would be too premature to fire him. Now, maybe if the Lakers have a good roster next year going into the year and they still underperform, then you can think about putting him on the hot seat. But just one bad year, I don't think should warrant him being fired. So Talen Horton-Tucker has to go. I don't know if we can get a first round pick for him, but we'll see what I can get in the trade finder. This trade could make sense because we can get a draft pick out of it and the Magic would want a younger player in Horton-Tucker. We can get a veteran in Terrence Ross, but I don't know if that makes us that much better. All right, we're going to look to do a swap. Talen Horton-Tucker for Daniel Gafford. It would be nice if we can get this deal done without including any more picks. They have Porzingis, they have Thomas Bryant, Vernon Carey. They have a plethora of big men, so I think this could make sense for them just acquiring another wing. Yeah, we already did the Russell Westbrook trade with them last year, so maybe we're formidable trade partners. They declined that. I currently have trade override on, so let me just turn that off really quickly. And I really don't want to include any more assets, and I don't think it's kind of worth it giving up multiple assets for Daniel Gafford. I would throw in 2 second-round picks. They agree to that. Okay, so I won't have a first-round pick in this draft. I don't really have anybody else to trade. Anthony Davis will be going back to a power forward. Hopefully his overall doesn't go down. It does, but I think I'm okay with that. I like Daniel Gafford as our starting center going next year. He's on a team-friendly contract. Enough. He's 23 years old. And do I have any picks in this draft? No, right? Yeah, I got nothing. So, Paolo Banchero went number 1, Jabari Smith 2, AJ Griffin goes 3, Patrick Baldwin 4, Chet falls to 5. Okay, where does Jaden Ivey go? 9 to the Spurs. All right. So, yeah, we have nothing there in rookie signings. Russ opts in as expected. Austin Reeves, I probably no, I'm going to decline that option. I'm going to try to move Nunn and Russ. Now, I don't even know if I would get a deal for Russ in the trade finder. I'd be very surprised. So Tobias Harris, honestly, the Sixers, they would not do this. Imagine Russ and Harden again, but they would get off of Harris's contract by a year. I don't think they would be willing to, no, they would not, I don't think actually do that. So the Cavs would not want Russ, neither would the Celtics. Grizzlies, hell no. Miami, no. Charlotte, no. Orlando, no. Dallas, no, they would not. You could probably prefer Dinwiddie even for that roster. Pacers, that would not make sense. The only team that really does make sense would be the New York Knicks. Now, the Blazers, this is a crappy return Okay, maybe I'll do this. But they want to compete around Dame. So this might be my loophole out of this trade, is getting Greg Brown and Trendon Watford, which isn't great, but it's something at least. So if I go to the Knicks, right, like in real life, if you were the Knicks, how badly are you willing to get off of Randall's contract? Would you do something like this if they gave you like a THT in a first? Just saying hypothetically, because you don't have to pay Julius Randle for the next 4 years. Maybe the Knicks would be interested in that. Maybe they'd be interested in a Fournier swap. I mean, like, would the Knicks do Fournier and like Noel? We're still off by 13 mil, and Burks. So you clear up that money. No, and you still have to clear up another 900,000. Like this, I just threw Miles McBride to make the money work. He's not very valuable in this game. I mean, if they do this, I'd probably enjoy this trade over the, let's see. I mean, like the only thing for the Knicks is they clear up that 18 million next year with Fournier because that's guaranteed. But like Noel and Burks, they got team options, so they don't got to worry about them. It's really just, do they want that 18 million extra in the 2023 free agency class for taking on a year of Russell Westbrook? I mean, we'll offer it to them. I doubt they accept that trade. Yeah, it's going to be impossible. So I think we're going to take advantage of the Blazers, who still want to contend around Damian Lillard. So they're going to get Russell Westbrook for Greg Brown and Trendon Watford. I don't think they'd give me like a Josh Hart or a Keon Johnson. Like, no chance. Maybe they'd give me Winslow. Maybe. Would you give me Winslow, Watford, and Greg Brown for Russ? They want 2 seconds in that. Would I trade 2 seconds for Winslow? Not really. So we're gonna get Trendon Watford and Greg Brown, which honestly isn't bad. So I'm gonna do that trade. We get Watford. I forget where Watford's out of. I know Greg Brown's out of Texas. Watford is out of, I was gonna say like VCU or Vanderbilt, one of those two. It's LSU, so I was way off. So yeah, we traded Russell Westbrook. We had to do that. Wenyen Gabriel, Mason Jones, we're not gonna bring them back. We're going to just see if we have any cap. I mean, like, that trade does clear up a lot of the cap. So, let's see. If I go here and to see, like, we do have 36 million in cap space. I mean, yeah, we can get our recruiting on. But no, I'm not going to put all my eggs into one basket. We're going to sign rotational players around this team. So right now, we kind of have a set of rotation. If I can find an upgrade over Watford, I will. I don't mind Brown as a backup power forward. So we really need to get backcourt players. So first 2 players we are signing back are Dennis Schroeder and Malik Monk to 2-year deals with a team option on the 2nd year. We're bringing Dennis Schroeder back to LA. Malik Monk, we're going to give him about $8 million a year. Schroeder about $5 million. We are going to renounce the rights on everybody right now. This is a fairly big signing. We're going to give Tyus Jones a 3-year deal worth about $8 million a year as well. We're going to bring back Andre Drummond. He will be the backup center over Trendon Watford. And finally, we're going to spend the rest of our money on Josh Richardson mainly. We get him on a $7 million deal. So when Kendrick Nunn is healthy, I will look to move him, and we're going to have a backcourt or a point guard rotation of Dennis Schroeder and Trey Jones. Shooting guard is going to be Malik Monk, like Josh Richardson, LeBron. We could maybe use another forward come season time. We're going to probably have a 4-man big man rotation. It'll be Gafford and Davis starting with Drummond and Brown off the bench. All right, so LeBron regressing, AD regressing. Still not a great team. Okay, this isn't looking great. All right, so even though injuries are off, I did use a start today. Kendrick Nunn is out 4 to 6 months, which is kind of annoying. So at the start of the season, we were trading Trendon Watford to the Pacers for Otto Porter, who they recently signed, but they kind of fit their rebuild here, getting a 21-year-old for a 29-year-old. So Greg Brown's actually not going to get minutes. We're going to go 17 to Porter and Richardson, 25 to Schroeder, 24 to Drummond, 28 to Gafford, 35 to AD and LeBron, 30 to Monk, and then we are going to go 29 to Trey Jones. System proficiency under Frank Vogel is defense, so that is going to be at 3 stars, but I think I'm going to change it to balanced. So we'll see how the team does this year. I do like the kind of roster we have around LeBron and AD. Nobody's really over 30 in the rotation as we sign Beverly in a minimum deal. He actually wouldn't be terrible for us in that rotation. But yeah, like, I'm excited to see what Tyus Jones can do, and Daniel Gafford and Monk can maybe step it up again this year. And I just want to make the playoffs. Okay, I will take it. We made the playoffs as the 6th seed here, so we do not have to worry about the play-in tournament at all, which I think is a plus in my eyes. Anthony Davis, All-NBA second team, 22.5 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. And LeBron, also NBA third team, about 20 points, 6.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists. Hopefully he doesn't retire at the end of this season. We do get 80 on all defensive second team as well. So we have Phoenix in round 1, not a great matchup. And also, I think the roster creator of this start today, like, tried making it realistic salaries, but made it a little bit undervalued of players, so we'll just have to keep an eye out for that. And Gafford, why are you upset? Come on, you're the starting center of the LA Lakers. What's not to be happy about with that? So if I just take a look here at the player stats, AD and LeBron, by the way, Malik Monk, pretty good season. 56% true shooting, 37 from 3, 83 from the line. I like that a lot. Dennis Schroeder, 11 and 5 off the bench. Is he better than Tyus Jones? No, I kind of like Tyus, even though like he wasn't very efficient. I guess just the fact that Tyus is 26 maybe gets me excited. So I think for the playoffs, Otto Porter was efficient enough. Richardson, so was he. I don't really think I'm going to edit too much of this rotation. And did we maybe get up to 4-star balance? We did not. So we got Phoenix. I hate being the Lakers because of this bright yellow. It's so hard to read the names. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, DeAndre Ayton. So they've added Mitchell Robinson and Lonnie Walker, which is kind of sick. All right, so here goes nothing. Game 1 against the Suns. We do lose by 3 points. Oh, we kind of choked it. I mean, we came off to a great start. We really did kind of underperform in the second half. They outscored us, I guess only by 7 there, but 80 had a good game. LeBron, need you to do better than that. Game 2, we do win. Okay, we blow them out. AD with 25 and 15, Monk with 24. LeBron is kind of washed. Game 3, we do lose by 3. Damn. Both our L's have been by 3 points. Game 4, if you can't win the close ones, you're not going to win the series, as we end up losing in 5. I think that's how the series went back in 2021. Okay, Schroeder shot 1 for 10. But I'm not too nervous. As long as LeBron doesn't retire, I think I could build a good roster for next year. As the Sixers win it all, Embiid your finals MVP, Embiid versus Cat in the finals would be hella fun. So LeBron does not retire, which is good. Dwight gets his jersey retired by the Magic, and Blake gets his jersey retired by the Clippers. And we should have that Pelicans draft pick here, so that is going to be, let's see, not at 21, or is it at 21? Oh no, it's right below it at 22. So yeah, we had the worst of the 2 picks, and we kind of finished right there in the standings. So pick 22 isn't that bad. We could get a nice prospect, or we could trade the pick. And I think we're going to go in a different direction with our head coach, unless there's really like not a coach with better ratings out there. Like Vogel's are solid. Like, who is this? Mike Penberthy? He's my defensive coach or my shot doctor. Do we promote him? Can't organize, but why do I need an organized head coach? I mean, maybe just to have the plays. So I'm going to try to sign Steve Nash. He's got good ratings as well, and just maybe like a change of scenery helps out. So yeah, we're going to sign Steve Nash, a former Laker, to be the head coach of the Lakers. All right, so we have 4 guys under contract during the draft. AD still getting paid a lot. So I think I'm going to keep the pick at 22 unless I can unload that with Tyus Jones to get a good point guard, but yeah, it's going to be kind of more draft picks, and that's not what we need. And I could always trade the player, which could have more value. So Caleb Houston from Michigan is here. We got Jordan Walsh from Arkansas. Yeah. Harrison Ingram, Stanford. Okay. Where's Andre Kugarelov? Okay, yeah, he's Illinois. So let me snag Caleb Houston or Jordan Walsh. Who do I want? Let me snag Jordan Walsh. I think he's working with, is it Ramon Sessions? Who's the former point guard that just became an agent? I think so. And he's going to be like the first main client for him. So Jordan Walsh is a 74 overall. I don't know if he's going to be in the rotation. He might not even be on the team next year. Malik Monk, I'm going to pick up his team option. Same with Schroeder. Same with Greg Brown. So LeBron, really, if like we pay him just above 33 mil, we will be able to bring him back. So let's offer him about 34 mil. And I'm also going to look to move, I think, Dennis Schroeder. Man, I just love trading with the Wizards. Yeah, Dennis Schroeder for Isaiah Todd and a second-round pick. We clear up about $4 million with that trade. So let's sign LeBron. Let's re-announce the rights on everybody else. And how much money do I have after that? So Harden now only won $17 million a year. There's Jordan Poole, Jeremy Grant. See, like, I think he messed up pretty noticeably here. I would pay them at fair market value. So would D'Lo want a reunion to LA? I mean, how much money do I have? So I have about, I don't think 11 million, like D'Lo would sign for that. But I think Kobe White would. Yeah, if I could snag Kobe White on a 4-year deal worth $11 million, I would actually be very happy with him as my starting point guard next year. So right now we have Kobe White and Tyus Jones, Malik Monk, LeBron and Walsh, AD Brown/Todd, Gafford and Drummond. I think we got better. I do like the pickup of Kobe White. I still think we're behind a little bit, which isn't great. I don't really know what else to do unless we try to package like Monk and Drummond. I'm sure like some good player will come up through this, but does it really make sense? I mean, like getting Clint Capella, I don't really know about this. We'd have Caleb Love and Kobe White, 2 former UNC point guards. Maybe we can get, I saw Cole Anthony. Obviously, that would be an amazing pickup. But we're really getting into like stuff that just doesn't make a lot of sense. So let's see how this team even looks in like the preseason power rankings, and I'll decide if I want to do something. I mean, yeah, I might have a mid-level exception to use. And we're going to use that on Malik Beasley. I think there's a point where Malik Beasley would accept like a Malik Monk type deal. Maybe to prove himself in LA after kind of a down year in Minnesota. So LeBron regresses. That is fine. Still very excited about this team. All right, so we're going to start off this next season White, Monk. Did they play against each other? No. White came after. I was going to say in college. So they want to start Drummond. No, I'd rather start Gafford. So Drummond's going to get like 23 minutes. Tyus Jones, 18. And then the last man in the rotation, I guess, would be Jordan Walsh over like a Greg Brown. Yeah, I'd like to see what the rookie could do. He'll get about 15 minutes. We'll go 18 to Jones, 22 to Drummond, about 27 to Malik Beasley. Let's go 28 to Gafford, 35 to AD and LeBron just for the regular season. And then let's go 30 and 30 there to the backcourt. System proficiencies, 3.5 star perimeter centric. We'll stick with that, and if we aren't better than the 6th seed this year, I don't really have a lot of confidence in this team going forward, and then I might have to explore like an AD trade in the offseason, which I don't want to do. So Luka Doncic wins MVP, averaging almost a triple-double, but we were the 2 seed this year, so we might have a realistic shot at winning it all. AD gets DPOY in his age 31 season. You love to see that. Anthony Davis also gets All-NBA 3rd team and All-Defensive 1st team. So for the playoffs, we are going to be taking on the OKC Thunder. Don't tell me they're like stacked, right? So they got Shea, Giddey, Oscar Thompson, Chimezie Metu, and they do have Chet Holmgren. Maybe they're not there yet. They might be like a year away. Let's hope so. Kobe White was a good scorer, and he was an efficient one at that. Just not the greatest passer there, but LeBron is probably also averaging a good amount of assists. Malik Monk shot 40% from 3. He's been incredible. We know how he did. Daniel Gafford, you love to see that. Malik Beasley was a great scorer for us off the bench. Drummond, not too bad. I might lower Drummond's minutes a little bit. Same with Tyus Jones. And Jordan Walsh wasn't bad either. So I'm going to go 37, I think, to these two. And then we'll go one more to Gafford for the playoffs, and we'll see how that can do. We're 3.5 star perimeter centric. Ooh, what is 4 star balanced? All right, I'll go to balanced. Can we please just beat the Thunder? I really don't want to have an embarrassing round 1 exit. So we end up blowing them out by 30 in game 1. LeBron drops 37. Kobe White with 21. We'll have to see that. Game 2, we do win. Thank God. I just want to get a playoff series victory. Game 3, okay, we lose by 15 on the road. AD, what have you been doing in the playoffs? You've been fine. Let's not lose game 4, and we don't. Let's go. We beat them by 12, and we are going to not win this series in 5, because of course not. All right, just winning game 6, please. Okay, thank you. We're not going to a game 7. We end up winning by 14, 80 with 32 and 12. All right, we're on here to the second round, taking on the Memphis Grizzlies, who have added TJ Warren. They've also added Miles Turner, Walker Kessler. They got at 20, I guess, with their pick or that Jazz pick. And then they got Johnny Davis. Oh, I could have been a Laker, man. They also got Jaime Jaquez. I think he'll be a second round pick in real life. They got him at 28. They also have Sharif Cooper now, okay. So game 1, we do lose by 5 at home. In a game where LeBron dropped 34. Why did he only play 29 minutes? I do not know why he's 80 playing 39. Game 2, we do win. All right, we have a series. Monk and AD combined for 48. LeBron gives me 29. Game 3, we lose by 20. All right, just don't drop game 4, please. Yeah, come on. All right, game 5. Can they blow a 3-1 lead? Can LeBron have one more 3-1 comeback left in him? We have a good second quarter. Does not matter. We get blown out in the third quarter. And can we come back? We're down by 2. Okay, we actually took the lead, and we win. All right, we're not done yet. We outscored them by 14 in the 4th. Here we go. We are 1 game away from forcing a game 7, but we do have to win on the road. That is always tough. Not a bad first half. We're down by 5 at the moment. Can we not blow it here in the 3rd? And we blow it a little bit in the 3rd. We're down by 4. Down by 6 with 46 seconds. Is this possible? Only if we have the ball. And hey, we do have the ball. Who's like the best 3-point shooter on the team? Oh, it's definitely Malik Monk. Okay. We got to get Malik Monk open very quickly. Please tell me he's got a floppy. Okay. Let's see if we get him open. We got to do a 2-for-1 here with Malik Monk. And he's got to hit this, which could maybe not happen. He's going to get a good look. Good release. Bang! Okay, we have ourselves a game. What I don't need to have on is late game fouling, because we don't need to foul. And let's just play man-to-man. Come on, we just need 1 stop, and we're good. Kobe White guarding job. This is not what we want at all. I'm going to play the paint here with Anthony Davis, because I don't trust myself out there. John, no way! Get that out of here. Okay, we're setting up a Kobe White 3. Yep, we're setting up a Kobe. I don't trust to take another one with Malik Monk. I feel like 2K would not give me the benefit of the doubt there. And Malik Monk does not get open. Okay, we got 9 seconds left. We were chilling. Kobe White, 4-3. Not a bad release. Bang! Bang! Kobe White! Holy crap! Oh my God, how did we hit those 2 threes? Let's freaking go. We might force overtime. Oh, man, but we need a stop. Okay, imagine I can get a steal here. We do have one timeout. So if we can get a quick steal. Okay, we're not getting a quick steal. They're going to Miles Turner. They're going to Miles Turner over to Ja. Ja's going to take that. And we're going to overtime. And my screen is turned off. What the hell happened? All right, we are back. We're here in overtime. Oh, man, this is kind of crazy right now. I don't know how we hit those 2 threes. Ja's probably, yeah, he's going to get fouled. So we're not going to play this whole overtime. I'm going to simcast it just a little bit to see. Can we just keep it within, reasonable range to win this game? Okay, we're up by 4. I'd rather be us than them right now. Now we're down, or we're tied. Okay, what's going on here? I don't want to lose on a heartbreak. Okay, we have the ball. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a 2-for-1 unless I can get it to LeBron, get a screen from Gafford, and I got to score, immediately here. LeBron is going to get to the rim, but he's lost a step. But he hits it. Okay, we get the 2-for-1. Let's go. All right, 25 seconds left. I don't know. Is that Stanley Johnson, former Laker? Okay, yeah, I don't trust myself guarding Ja at all, so I'm going to bait him in and block him with AD again. We got Gafford here. Morant steps back. Yes, we get a block. Okay, because we definitely, Walker Kessler was definitely getting that offensive rebound, so I'm happy, and they're calling another timeout. All right, let's hopefully get a stop. We know they're going to Ja. I'm right here. What? We got to steal. Wait. Yes, we got a steal. Let's go. They turn it over. All AD needs to do is hit both, and this game is over. But I don't trust myself to hit 2 in a row. But we hit the first one. Let's go. Can we hit number 2? Yes, we can. And this game is kind of over, especially if they miss this 3. It's definitely over. So they need to hit this 3. We just got to make sure not to foul, and we're good. He's going to break my ankles. Ja pulls up for 3. That is no good. And we're going to a game 7. Let's get it. All right, game 7. Hopefully I didn't do all that just for nothing. We're at home. We're off to a okay start. I'll take that. I just don't really trust myself because they are definitely the better team. I'm not going to hop into this one, so if we lose, we lose. And we win! Hey, let's go! That was way too close there in the 4th quarter. LeBron drops 23. And some people are going to say in the comments, Matt, you would have been eliminated if you didn't hop in. I don't care. That was fun. I brought us to the conference finals. This might be where we're peaking. And it's a winnable series. They got Blake Wesley. McCollum's agent, kind of, they're a good team. It's just really how much is 2K going to favor Zion in this series. Could be a lot. We lose by 3 in overtime. LeBron drops 46, but it was not enough. Game 2, we do win. All right, by 6, and this is we've come full circle from the Anthony Davis trade, which is kind of cool. Game 3. Can we ever have a series lead against good teams? No, we can't. Oh, we're down 3-1. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this again. We were able to get the Grizzlies to blow a 3-1 lead. I don't think it's going to happen here to the Pelicans. We're definitely not hopping into this game, so let's not blow it in the 4th, and we don't, okay? We're alive. AD gives me 34 against his former team. Can we defeat them here in game, 6? Okay. It's going to be too close. My heart can't take this. Oh, just don't blow it in the 4th. Don't blow it, don't blow it, don't blow it. You're up by 11. And we're doing well. And we force a game 7. Holy crap. Malik Monk drops 30. AD with 28. Kobe White with 27. Let's go. Game 7 against the Pelicans at home in LA. Are we going to get them to blow? I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Oh my God, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Holy crap. It's looking amazing. Oh my God. Holy crap. I didn't even need to hop in. The Pelicans. They blow a 3-1 lead. And we're in the finals. We're in the finals. Come on. Over the 6th-seeded Hawks. They got Wiggins. Sure, they got Nasir Little game 1. We win. We win a game 1. Kobe White drops 29, AD 26. Kobe's like, Hawks, why didn't you take me over DeAndre Hunter? We win game 2. Oh my goodness, game 3. We do lose. Okay. Lose by 3. I feel like we've lost so many playoff series, or excuse me, playoff games by 3 in this video. Okay, I read that was too good to be true. Come on, don't let them go 3 in a row. Okay. All right, we're up 3-2. Please. Win game 6 on the road, and we don't have to go to a game 7. I can't do another game 7. 3 in a row will make me lose my mind. Come on, win this game. Don't choke, don't choke, don't choke, don't choke, don't choke. And we win by 16. Yes. The Lakers win the finals. Yes, let's go. Anthony Davis has a great 6 games, and he gets finals MVP. Boy, I did not think I was going to be able to do it. I mean, we shouldn't have beat that Grizzlies team. We shouldn't have beat that Pelicans team. But here we are, winning the NBA Finals. That is one of the toughest rebuilds to do. I do think we got some heavy simulation luck, and obviously me hopping in was beneficial to us. But yeah, we won it all with the Lakers, because if we didn't win it all that year, I was going to think about trading AD, and LeBron might have retired. I actually do want to see if he would have retired, and he does not. Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. Let me know down below what the Lakers need to do in the offseason. Would any team trade for Russ? Do they still maybe do the THT or something like that with Russ for John Wall? Could we see a trade like that happen? Could we see a trade with the New York Knicks involved? Possibly. Or is it more realistic for Russell Westbrook to be bought out by the Lakers? Because he's most likely opted in. It's like 99%. He'd be silly not to, unless he just hates it in LA and wants to leave and is like, okay, they won't buy me out. They won't be able to trade me if I opt in. I doubt that though. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.